of the month sees Leeds go top of the league. 27,000 to see Leeds and Queen's Park Rangers, among them John Hell.
The fortnight's break because of England's successful European preparations means many of these players are raring to go again. Not more so than David Batty, frustratingly left off the plane to Poland because Graham Taylor felt he wasn't totally ready for such an important match after the foot infection he's had. And Leeds, in their famous all-white strip, are in the action with Batty. Spreading it wide to Tony Dorigo. He's got 4 men on the edge of the penalty area ahead of him as he takes on Bardsley and wins a throw. McAllister, long throw. Chapman had taken up a good position. Peacock behind him, defending well. QPR in the change strip of red and black. It's gone through to Chapman. He can score in the first minute for Leeds. His first touch let him down. Lee Chapman was surprised to find himself all alone with the goal ahead of him. The chance might have come just too early for Lee Chapman. Remember, it's only the first minute and he finds himself totally in the clear, but that first touch gave Stejskal a chance to come and make the save. It's a huge kick from Stejskal, and Lukic, having come from his goal, decides that he better get back there. So Holloway hoists it in. Good ball it was too. It's going to fall here, and Rangers almost themselves profiting. Barker a toe poke wide, and it could have been 1-1 in the first 2 minutes. McAllister. And he looked up and saw that Wallace was taking up a good position down the left touchline, and Bardsley had to stretch so that everything to deny him. Good pressure from Leeds. Playing it around in neat triangles. Batty is going to try his luck. David Batty hits it well, and it takes a deflection from the fingertips of Stejskal, and it's a corner for Leeds. Well, we all know that David Batty has only ever scored 2 goals in his career. Both were against Manchester City. What a cracking effort that was. It's a field by Lukic, where speed is strong in the air. Wallace chasing it. He's got Dorigo behind him. Dorigo will hit it, a daisy cutter. Stejskal down in time. Good work from Dorigo, who's got 2 goals for Leeds so far this season. One deft little touch from Chapman to Strachan. They build down the left again with speed and Dorigo. Oh, that's a great ball in. It's gone beyond Wallace, and Chapman's header looping over the crossbar. Stejskal didn't get a touch. It's a goal kick. Very bright work from Leeds with Dorigo. The perfect ball in that one. Wallace and then Chapman, and it's no more than a foot over. Coming up the middle is Sinton. Got men wide and wide. Yes, he in the end chose to shoot. It was the right option, but he hit it straight at Lukic. Good positional play by the Leeds goalkeeper. Ray Wilkins has been a long absentee from the Queen's Park Rangers side. He's missed 18 matches, but he's now overcome an Achilles tendon injury. White couldn't get there. Unlucky to say the least. The ball just clipped him on the chest from McAllister. Strachan says, leave it to me. He wants to take it again. And again. From the boot of Gordon Strachan, it's fired in and punched up in the air by Stejskal. Rice has to hold things up, which he does very well. And then he makes hot foot towards the Leeds goal. Sinton seems to have recovered. He's got support on his left as well with Wilson. Sinton might have the go himself, and it's gone wide. It took the slightest of deflections from Andy Sinton, and QPR have a rare corner in this first half. He certainly hit that one well. Lukic had the angle covered. Sterland with the throw. Chapman coming to meet it, surrounded by red and black shirts. Gary Speed directed straight at Jan Stechkel, and that's the closest Leeds have come in the first 45 minutes. And Gary Speed always does well inside the opposition penalty area, hustling for it well, getting it on the target. We've moved into time added on, but we reach the interval with the scoreline: Leeds United 0, Queen's Park Rangers 0. The best chance fell perhaps to Lee Chapman in the first minute. He was unable to take it, and Leeds haven't had much luck since then, even down to the last minute of the half when Gary Speed's shot went straight at Jan Stechkel. Don't go away, we'll be back with the second half here from Ellen Road, plus highlights of today's second division programme after the break. Welcome back to Ellen Road for the second half of Leeds United against Queen's Park Rangers. Neither side has made any changes during the interval. Leeds didn't have much luck in the first half, so maybe now is the time for Rod Wallace, who cost £1.6 million to show his true worth here and get what would be his first league goal for Leeds. Up in the air from Dorigo, no offside, but it went straight to Holloway. Batty and McAllister in combination. Strachan finds McAllister this time. McAllister will go on and hit it with the right foot, and it nearly knocks Stechkel over. Wallace comes in. Chapman was screaming for his edge of the penalty area. Rangers have managed to work it out again. Good effort from Gary McAllister. Again driven up by Lukic. And Peacock climbing all over Chapman, so the free kick is for Leeds. One goal might be good enough in this game, but where's it going to come from? Well, McAllister and Sterland are not short of confidence in hitting them from this sort of distance. And it will be Sterland who gets it through, and it's gone in! From an astonishing distance, Mel Sterland, with the aid of a deflection, breaks the deadlock. 59 minutes gone, and Mel Sterland claims the 50th goal of his Football League career. McAllister went over it, Sterland belted it in, it came off Barker, enough to confuse Stechkel. And that's just the breakthrough that Sterland and his colleagues have been looking for. Speed header on, Chapman's in behind Tilson. It wasn't the best of clearances, but Peacock makes something of it. It's come again to McAllister. Robbed first time. Wallace is way offside, but it doesn't matter because it's gone left to Dorigo instead. Let's see if the Leeds spirits are lifted now. Dorigo going on and on, finally finding Wallace, who plays a useful ball in, nodded out by Parker. Speed will come at the QPR defence now and lifted in towards Chapman, put over the top and behind by Tilson. Strachan will take his time over this corner. Leeds are 5 men inside the QPR penalty area. Will Strachan find any of them? Ooh. It's hitting low, and Wallace comes for it. It's in the net. And Leeds have got their second, and Rod Wallace has got his first league goal for Leeds United. A real variation on a corner kick, this one. Strachan fairly blasted it across. It got the little nudge on from Sterland, and Wallace at the far post did enough to deflect it in. And Leeds 2. Queen's Park Rangers 0. The game has a different look about it. So the Jerry Francis response is to make a double substitution for Queen's Park Rangers. And it's Gary Thompson to be replaced by Les Ferdinand. Roy Wilkins comes on in place of Andy Tilson. So Wilkins' first game in the first team for a long time. He's played 4 second-team matches in the last 12 days. Well, Rangers were 2 down here last year and won 3-2. I wonder if lightning can strike twice. Lukic hits it long. Speed took a tumble there and he stayed down, and Alan Sutton, the physio, will come on quickly to him. I think that Gary Speed might have turned an ankle. Speed went down clutching his ankle, and one can only hope this really isn't a crack. Well, he's encouraging Speed to stand up and test his weight on it. So it looks as though he's going to be able to hobble off. Well, not. It's going to require somebody else to come, I think. So, real disappointment here for Gary Speed, who goes down. He seemed to get a bang. It's a very odd one to work out, that. And to replace Gary Speed, Leeds United have brought on Imre Varadi. Only his 3rd outing this season. The substitute role probably would have been filled by Carl Schutt, but he hurt a groin in training yesterday, so Varadi gets his chance. Chapman couldn't get there, but the ball is up through the middle, and Varadi's here, and Leeds might just get a 3rd, except that Danny Maddox was accompanying him all the way. So things just not coming off for Leeds at the moment, and Andy Sinton makes a break for Rangers. So good on the ball. He's trying to trick his way into a shooting position, and that was danger all right, but it came off a Leeds player to go for the corner. Andy Sinton's the one person who really looks like causing danger to Leeds. To Curler, and they've got a good flick on, and that's a brilliant save by Lukic, it really is. It was Penrice who came in and might well have got his first goal for QPR, but for an astonishing reflex save by Lukic. Wilkins' corner, dangerous obviously, flicked off the head of White, and Penrice is kept out by Lukic. I think he should have had his first goal for the club there, and Wilkins now puts the corner kick out of play. And an England international with more than 80 caps will be disappointed by that. And now there's a chance of a break on Wallace. He's done really well, Wallace, setting up from inside his own half. Now he holds it up. That was good play from Rod Wallace though. He waited for Strachan to arrive. He's just pushing the ball around, creating the space. The gap was Batty. And now Wallace. We've got 2 men in the middle waiting for it. One of them there is Varadi. He's headed it, clipping the outside of the upright. Henry Varadi, I would say about a foot away from his first league goal of this season. Eventually the ball came in, and Varadi on the angle had time to steer the header, but it was just wide. It's never been an easy game for Leeds, this one, by any means. Varadi has held his man off well there, and he's found Wallace. Into some space goes Batty. The ball up the middle is for Wallace, who could get his second! And probably feels he should have got his second. On the volley, Rod Wallace, who has opened his account for Leeds, appreciating the ball in from David Batty. He's found his space well in the penalty area, and it's gone a foot wide. Strachan. Foul will be awarded against Peacock, but Leeds have extended their splendid run of immunity from defeat here at Ellen Road with a 2-0 victory thanks to Mel Sterland's right boot, which sent in a crushing free kick on 59 minutes. It thread its way through to the corner of the corner of the net, and then a few minutes after that Rod Wallace pounced for his first league goal for Leeds United at the far post. So Leeds have done enough. They've now won 6 and drawn 2 here at home this season. They've let in only 6 goals in those 8 games, and they've beaten Queen's Park Rangers by 2-0. Well, a very vital win, but they made it hard for you.
Yes, that's right, John. They are a good side, they work hard, and they played with 5 at back. And as you know, you've seen us, but we got 3 points.
And you're back on top of Division 1?
Yes, it's nice to be top. we knew we'd got a chance today if we beat QPR because we knew Manchester United and Manchester City would be an easy game. And as you know, we've gone top.
Andy, the week started on a very high note, called into the England squad for Poland obviously, but it's finished on a rather low note here at Ellen Road.
Yeah, that's right. It's been a big week for me in my life. Fully enjoyed the week, the experience with the England team, and it's a little bit disappointing to come here and lose 2-0. I thought winning the game for a long time. They put us under a lot of pressure, but you expect that when you come to Ellen Road. They play very well to their strengths, and we thought we were holding out quite well, and they got the fortunate break, but that's football.
They've got their own back a bit because you did the double over them in the league last season.
Yeah, that's right. We came here in a similar sort of game actually. The first half hour they absolutely bombarded us and went 2 up and could have gone 5 or 6. And we came back into the game. Roy Wegley scored a couple of superb goals, and we ended up winning here 3-2. Then battered our place late in the season. We're beaten 2-0. So yeah, I suppose they'll be quite pleased.
Was it a feeling of deja vu today? I mean, Gary Mabbott stuck out his leg for the goal in Poland. In it went. And then here today, similar sort of thing with Mel Sterling's goal.
Yeah, it's a little bit frustrating. That's just one thing. You do all your planning during the week. That's one thing you kind of plan for, and sometimes you get them for you, and other times you get them against you, and you just take the rough with the smooth.
What was going on in your mind just before you took it?
Well, to be honest, deep down I thought I was just going to strike the ball, and there it is. I got a deflection, but that's unlucky. Keeper never saw it, a bit of pace on ball, and in it went. My 4th goal at the season.
You're top. Can you stay top?
I'd like to think so. You know, it's a long season. We've got plenty of hard games coming up, so I'm sure if we keep doing what we're doing, I'm sure we can stay top.
Yes, Leeds had the first division. The Red Rose derby was goalless. The Mancunian pair trailed them by 1 point and 4 points respectively. Aston Villa are 4th after beating Notts County. Liverpool and Nottingham Forest had the clubs in the bottom half. Sheffield United will hope to move off the bottom by beating Sheffield Wednesday today.